Was now or probably never. And I decided it was now. All it's going to do is get harder to get healthy and harder to get where you want to be. But at some point, when you're ready to say now, then that's when you need to. Bottom line, to lose weight, feel better, and get healthy. Had a big birthday, and it's just time. I needed to find one that was going to listen to me and work with me to make sure that what I'm doing is losing weight, but it's actually changing my life and making losing weight part of my life. And then eventually, when I do lose the weight, it will already be the way I need to live going forward. So you guys were it. I checked a couple of other places and they gave me a list of here's what you need to do, but here's what you can't do. Not good for me. Just thank you, I'll let you know. Nothing hugely serious, but both knees are replaced. Some vein issues, just sore bodies, lack of energy for sure. At the end of the day, I didn't feel good. Now, at the end of since I've started this, at the end of the day, I'm tired, but it's literally because I'm tired. I worked hard, I worked out, I stayed active. I get up and do things right when I think about it now, instead of putting it off and forgetting it, to get my steps in, to get moving. So I can tell the difference in an energy level. I may be tired, but I'm not drained. I've always been a happy person, but it's just a kind of a different happy, because I'm doing things that I know is gonna make me feel better for however long I still have on this earth, basically. There's just something about knowing that you're doing everything you can to be the best you can be, and I knew for a long time I could be better than that. But I'd been overweight for 20 plus years, and those weren't the happiest years of my life. There were years before that were. And so I was just ready to get back and feel that happy again. And you're not gonna get me to say that I love working out yet, not there yet. So just so you know, that's not gonna be the answer yet. Maybe a few more months, we'll revisit that. Just knowing that what I'm doing, just having more confidence, knowing that this is gonna be the time. This is gonna be the one. A lot of false starts, a lot of money down the drain, a lot of other programs, a lot of losing 20 pounds and putting 25 on. Not this time. This is it. Well, in all honesty, I haven't seen that many people. And so, and it's just been a little over a month. And because I was overweight enough, people probably don't, because they haven't seen me for so long, they don't necessarily know that I'm losing weight, because back then I was, lighter than this. So, they don't necessarily know that I am losing weight. So, but some of the people that I had mentioned that I talked to that tell that I'm doing this, have just, kept encouraging me, saying, when I talk about things, they're like, good job, I'm proud of you, way to stick with it, and that's only a month and a half in, and because they know a lot of the false starts that I've done, and I've tried, and I say I was gonna do it, and yes, we'll go walk, and then I don't, and different things like that. So in all honesty, still working from home, so I'm not seeing a lot of people. Now I'm excited, in a couple months, I think that's when people will really see the difference. As I get back to going to Chiefs games, we're not gonna go back to work for a little bit, but there'll be times when I do go in, and I think in another month or two, people will be able to see the difference. I see it, actually I don't necessarily see it because I'm still not comfortable with mirrors. I have mirrors and I see myself, I brush my teeth in front of a mirror and different things like that, and I can see it here, but I feel it. That's the part that I see, is I feel the difference. even in some of my clothes and stuff like that, even though, 3 days a week I'm in workout clothes, things like that. I've got a ways to go. So I don't try to get ahead of myself. I see it on the scale. Either when I weigh myself or I come in here, that's where I see it. Still not a big scale person. So once a week or every other week or so in here, that brings it home. But yeah, over 20 pounds in 8 weeks. This is week 8. So yeah, exactly. That's good. And I'm doing it right. I'm not starving myself. I'm eating good foods, cooking a lot of it myself. So that gets a lot. Because it's just me. So I'm cooking for one. But I got my air fryer out the other day. And that's going to make things a lot easier, especially since it's hot and I don't want to turn the oven on. And then it's too hot to grill. It's not comfortable. So yeah, using that air fryer is going to save me, because that's an easy one-person meal right there. I'll have to get some, Heather said that, God, I'll ask David, he's got hundreds of recipes. Well, me either. I like cooking with somebody because then it's fun. Yeah. But when you do the stuff yourself, it's a chore. It turns into a chore instead of fun. Get off the fence, come in and talk to them, because tell them exactly what you're looking for and how you think would work best for you. And then they'll take what you say and they'll work to put it into your life. And that's part of the reason this works. This is the place I chose, was because there was no list of don'ts or nots or no's. And you guys talked to me one-on-one about just what I thought the trick was going to be to do it. And we're working together to do it. So, but really just get off the fence and do it. You don't lose anything from coming in to talk to anybody at any place, even if it's not here. Just do your research. And eventually you'll find some place that's going to be right for you.
Is there anything that you would, what next you want to say?
It's been a long process for me. A lot of ups and downs over the years. And one of the reasons this kind of started 20 plus years ago was just some major events I won't say that took me into a depression, but they were sad events. And it was just easier to have fun and drink or eat or, just socialize and always going out. And that just took a toll. And I didn't balance it with exercise, and because I've never liked exercise. And I just wasn't playing, say, softball or anything like that anymore. So, it just built up. And all of a sudden, 25 years later, I've had it on for that long, and my knees are shot and arthritis, and just at some point it was now or probably never. And I decided it was now. And that's what you have to ask yourself. Do you have time to keep putting it off? Because if you do, then all it's gonna do is get harder to get healthy and harder to get where you wanna be. But at some point, when you're ready to say now, then that's when you need to do it. Because that was what for me, is I just knew it was now. And so now is now. And it's gonna be a while. I know, and that's the one thing in my head that I have to keep myself in check is the reason it's not gonna be a miracle thing, it's not a pill, because it's hard work. It took 20 plus years for me to finally get tired of it. So I gotta give myself a good year to get it off and to get back where I wanna be, to where I'm healthy. I won't ever be where I was when I was 25 or 30. Well, maybe, who knows? But we'll see. But anyway, I have to slow down, and I have to take it day to day, and just remember that every day I do it is every day I'm losing a little bit more, I'm gaining more confidence, I'm making it I'm making it part of my lifestyle. So every day I do something positive is just a day closer to when I'm gonna say, all right, now it's time to maintain for the rest of my life.
That's good. That was really